good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Got it straight. Puzzle got us looking, Justin got us looking super crispy
I think we'll see.
on this beautiful Monday night.
Is it Monday?
It's Monday.
even
I
know what
believe
day
it's
it is.
Monday, man. Yeah, Monday, January 2nd. It's 10:09 p.m. for all those that are listening to this
We got
later
here
in the
at 8.
week. We've been there since 8:20-ish because I was late,
It's all good,
you know.
but still, like setting up everything.
But
He's a motherfucker.
we getting it.
Yeah, we're getting it.
I'm going to go ahead and rock this music. So beautiful. The first pod of the new year.
Happy New Year.
Happy fucking New Year. 2023. It's the Jordan year. I call it the GOAT year. That means prosper and abundance for us all. I got wires and cords and shit everywhere. Don't mind me. We about to get busy. Let's go. I love it. I love you all. Thank you for rocking with us.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. It's been a pretty wild ride.
It has been a
Last
wild
couple
ride.
weeks.
It's been a lot going on, man. Let's shoot them check-ins. Happy New Year. First pod of the new year. First time I've seen you this year.
Yeah. Turn the mic down a little bit because it's peeking in my ears.
My bad, bro. There we go, man.
Yeah, we're figuring
High
it out.
quality.
High fidelity.
What's that mean? School us to the game.
That's what they call that's what audio files. I don't know what the high fidelity, high quality sound
But you know.
ish.
All right, gotcha. Oh, man, let me cut my Bluetooth off, bro, because ain't no telling what might pop up on my phone.
Just don't cut the Bluetooth off. Put it do not disturb.
What's all good, man? Let me turn this shit off here. What's up, man? Let's check in, bro. Happy New Year.
Happy New
my
Year.
brother.
I turned 35.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you. I don't know if y'all follow me on Instagram, but I did make a post right after Christmas. No, right after my birthday, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to put it on my birthday, but then I didn't want to jumble the two because I wanted the message to be heard. But I've been going through it for real. I have I don't know. I've just been going through it. But
Speak on it, man. Speak on it.
And it's kind of funny. Not kind of fun. It's not funny. It's just weird. Our timing of everything is how everything plays out. At the beginning of the podcast last time, you were talking about everything you see has been about suicide and all that shit. And then next thing you know, you're reach out if you feel like you're going to hurt yourself. And then one of my friends, took his own life the week after that. And I not necessarily, all right. And I explained this in my video. You can't quantify a relationship. Granted, we weren't that close. We didn't speak daily. But we had a friendship that had built over 7 years or so. And, so he was one of the first people I met in this community of the Super Smash Brothers competitive scene.
Mm-hmm.
And when I met the young man, he was 13 years old. It's kind of wild to think about. I walk into this room with 30 monitors, 65, 70 people playing this one video game that I thoroughly enjoy.
Right.
Because
that's what you were schooling us to last time. The gaming community.
Yeah, right. I fell in love with competitive gaming and the whole aspect of it in sobriety. So one of the first people I met, his name is Carter, and he was 13. I walk into the room and I'm in shock and awe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he pretty much is "You look lost, man. Can I help you?" And I'm like, "Please." And he shows me around, we play a bunch of friendlies before tournament. And of course I get smoked. And, this kid's really good at this game. And took me through a lot of the framework of the game and how the community was set up and how everything worked. And, this 13-year-old kid gave me a perspective on how to look at people, he didn't have any judgment. I'm fucking old compared to everybody there, and he didn't give a zero fucks.
He's like, whatever.
He was like, whatever. We're both passionate about this. Let's get it. Right.
At 13,
which is deep. Like pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's deep.
There's like no stigma on color, creed, race, nothing. Mm-hmm. You're into this game. We're about it.
Word.
Right. And so that set the tone of our friendship, right? Mm-hmm. Like this 13-year-old kid showing me around, and then I watched this young man grow as an individual. He took one of my good friend Fred's daughters to homecoming. It's just how small the world was. Like, right. This dude I ride motorcycles with, and then this kid I play in Smash with, our lives are crossing. I mean, the world is small.
Yeah, but you're watching him grow.
Yeah, but you don't realize who knows who.
Right.
And like that's why kind of sometimes you should watch what you say. I mean,
exactly.
It's like kind of wild how it works out and how people are connected. The law, what is it? The
law of sevens, average of sevens or something.
Yeah, I thought it was thirds, but
well, it's like you are like a separation of fives is what it is. Like you're connected to everybody by 5 people. I think.
There's numbers
something like that. Yeah,
but you know what we're talking about.
I got you. They know. They'll not Google it.
Yeah. So it's just interesting, like watching this young man grow from like a child to a young man who's like boosting me up. Like he's going to the gym. You can see him filling out. He's feeling better about himself. And like, he's like, and every comment he's made on my Instagram has been nothing but positive. Like, you look great, champ, killing it, champ. Like nothing but positive vibes. And like Sunday, I saw it like Sunday before Christmas. I had saw him at that tournament. And then 2 days later, come to find out he took his own life, which is kind of fucking crazy because he didn't look sad, didn't look like anything was bothering him. And it just was kind of wild. You never really know.
You don't. Man, that's unfortunate. Prayers out to his family. And again, I'll say it again. I don't know if it's just that I'm personally more aware of what's going on, but I'm seeing it everywhere. And to your point that you just don't know, like, I think the DJ's name was Twitch. He passed away, and, I was dealing with my own process, and everywhere I turned, man, it was suicide. Like, I got in the car before we left out of town to head up to Maine for Christmas. Radio just randomly playing, and whoever the person was I was listening to did a suicide awareness piece. So they had a psychologist on the radio, and I'm sitting there like, damn it, man, can I like escape this? Like, why, and then I start listening to him, and the gentleman who was bringing the awareness said just that. And they brought up the Twitch person again, and they're like, well, how, the public is looking at his videos, and they're like, man, just 24 hours prior to his passing, he was smiling, he was dancing, like, how could this person take their own life, pretty much? And that's when the guy said, well, here's the signs to look out for. The isolation, sadness, like the disconnect, followed by...
There was none of that.
That's what I'm saying. Followed by, like, a period of joy. Because what they see...
They've accepted it?
Well, yeah, they accepted it, so I want you to remember me in this moment.
That's kind of odd, because that's how, like, he was hanging out.
Bro, I got goosebumps.
It's kind of wild.
So when the dude said it, I did like a self-check, Like, all right, I'm aware of my feelings. I'm aware of my thoughts, right? I know what to look out for. Call my wife, told her, like, hey, this shit is kind of crazy, but here's what they're telling me. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
we were just talking about it, just creating conversation. So for those listening, if you do, again, 988, great resource. If you're struggling, you feel like nobody understands, you feel whatever your feelings are, please, 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 please call the number, reach out, Just have a conversation.
Yeah.
You know,
And like, if you're afraid to reach out to your friends, don't be afraid, because like we'll listen.
Oh, yeah.
We might not understand, but we'll listen.
every day.
You know, it's tough, man.
And-
Like I've been really trying to like. I don't like. This is not the first time I've dealt with this, which is unfortunate.
Right.
And you know, like you're left with all these questions, and like people call it selfish,
Mm.
but like if that was going through their head as their only escape out, how can they see selfish, right? How can they? They're not looking at it as self, or yeah, maybe it is being selfish, but like they're in so much pain, they can't deal with it anymore,
Mm-hmm.
and this is the only option, right? So like, I'm not justifying anything.
You're not.
I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not saying it's wrong, because I'm being selfish,
Right.
saying you're gone. But how much fucking pain were they in to take
Take their own life.
yeah.
That's it.
So it's like I can't fathom that being my only option.
So coming, right, and I understand. Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
But I can, at the same time, I can understand being that hurt,
Mm-hmm.
having no feeling so lost, feeling being in a room full of people,
And feeling alone.
completely alone.
Mm.
And I get that. I've been depressed, but I haven't been depressed to the point of like
I'm out of here.
the spitefulness in me doesn't let me.
Hang it up.
Yeah, I can't walk away. I would rather fucking spit in your face and
Lay down.
than lay down, right? So like, that's a selfish in me, right? It's just been like these questions you're left with, like the whys.
Mm-hmm.
What could I have done?
Mm-hmm.
But none of that will resolve any of the thoughts of like why, or you'll never have the answer. So it's just like
Right.
you have to accept it and move forward,
So,
right?
yeah. I mean,
Because you'll answer those questions till you're blue in the
right.
till you're upset, right? Because they're not here to answer your question.
Right. I mean, it's a crazy dynamic, man. I'm not going to say crazy. My apologies. That's not what I meant. You know, I was just thinking it through while I'm talking. But coming from a person that has had those thoughts, bro, like that exact scenario of being in a room full of people, feeling alone, and mentally getting to a place where I couldn't see a way out, you know? Thank my higher power, you know, I call him God, that it didn't turn out that way, because I tried it, you know? But it was literally that I grew so tired of how I felt. You feel me?
No,
like
I
just
I
utterly exhausted, bro. And I tried, man. My son was a month old. My older son was 3. And I drank myself to oblivion and was literally like, look, I can't do this. You know, I'm here on earth. I was told, you know, in a Christian household, do the right thing. This is how life's supposed to go. Man, you know, there's work that comes with that. And somehow I felt like I couldn't piece anything together. Everything I touched turned to shit. You know, I was lying, cheating, the whole 9. You know, my life fell in, bro. I couldn't do shit. Like, now I got to raise kids. You feel me? Like, a kid growing up with bipolar.
Those kids didn't ask to be here.
True, but I'm just saying.
So that's your obligation because you made them.
Right, but I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah,
so I'm
yeah.
talking to you like how I got
No,
to
I was
that
trying
point.
to get to that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I just felt like, now that I understand timing of things, I felt like in that moment, I wasn't a father. It's not even I felt like it. I wasn't able to provide. I wasn't able to prepare. So I already was diagnosed with depression, bipolar, all this shit that telling me that I was. Fam, fucking, I'm out. You know, I don't want to do this. Like, hey, clearly you'd be better off without me. There's somebody around that can do a better job than me because I don't have shit. I'm dead broke, sleeping on my parents' sofa at 27 years old. Nah, this ain't the life that I envisioned for myself. And I wanted to go. But what I learned... So
would you call that the easy route?
I don't know. And because I don't want to ruffle any feathers if I say...
I just
say I don't know.
That's where my next thought and question, because I had not an argument, we had a discussion.
Mm-hmm.
I had a discussion with a friend, and they were like, killing yourself is the selfish way, right? Because you're leaving everybody behind.
I think that's the stigma.
No, but to clean up all your affairs, you know, you have to talk to the police to identify the body, right? So somebody's got to do that. So somebody's got to go through all your things.
I get it. They got to go through, Yeah, I get you.
So when they were like, they were saying it's selfish, but I was like, well, it might be selfish, but you don't know how much pain these people were going through.
Right.
And maybe they had some type of resentment or they wanted you to feel how they felt.
Yeah, being in that space.
Yeah, none of it makes sense.
You trying to clean up my shit was the furthest thing from my mind.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? I think that was the first when it wasn't as widely open with the transfer of information today.
But then I got into it with them about I was like, what got them to this point?
Right.
Right. So it was they're selfish. So whatever happened to get them to this point, whether it be abuse or neglect,
you don't know.
You don't know. So who are you to say
that's selfish?
Exactly.
Right.
So it's just it's a super nuanced, combined conversation.
Whoever you were talking to, bro, it sounds like you definitely gave them thought-provoking information.
We had a back and forth, and it was and they were coming from the parents' point of view, right? Of or I don't want to put their business out.
Yeah, take it.
But it's I got where they're coming from too, right? The whole they're calling them selfish and being mad at them. They're mad. They're upset.
Of course. Well, you're in pain.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of emotion.
You're going through a whole gambit.
Right.
So at the end of the day, we weren't arguing. We just agreed that it's just sad as a whole. Whether it be whatever we think about it, it doesn't matter. They're no longer here. And that's the sad part.
Right.
So however you want to look at it or call it what it is, it's just sad.
Extremely.
Because they're no longer here. They're no longer
here.
That's it.
Yeah, it's a tough space, man. And I'll say this again, and then we can move on to a lighter topic.
But there's no, we don't have to move on because this is what me and you've been dealing with. I've been dealing with this emotionally for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And so this is my platform to talk on. So I don't necessarily want to move on quite yet.
Okay.
And these people can kiss my fucking ass if they got a problem with it. Bam. Tell them that's how you really feel. But on some real shit,
I love you, dude.
I love you too, man. I'm just
nah, get it off, man. Yeah, I could tell this is bothering you. So, bro, you know what?
It's not bothering. It's just
it's been on your mind.
It sucks.
Yeah.
There's no easy way of putting it. And people and this is why we say reach out to your people. Tell them that you love them because you might not have a fucking second chance. They might not fucking be here no more. That's why this shit is real. Call the people that you love and tell them that you love them. I mean, it's hey, we can move on.
Nah, bro, get it up.
I mean, but that's all. Just tomorrow's not promised.
It's not, bro. It's so crazy. My dad used to play this gospel song, bro, and it's about that, and it randomly popped in my head the other day, And I was like walking around playing it, like just singing it. You know what I'm saying? So tomorrow is not promised, man. You got to worry about today and today only, you know? And you're right. Reach out, say what's up, check on people. Other part of that I don't want to say stressful, but feel like I could have done a better job with. I had the video to the previous podcast on my computer, and while I was out of town, you know.
But hey.
Well, I wanted to chop up that clip.
Yeah, but look, it wouldn't have stopped anything, because you that's the thing we get caught up. That's the cycle we get caught up in our head.
Like, I like to think.
You'd like to think it helps somebody, right? But
if I just would have said this one thing.
But that's the cycle you get stuck in of like, hey, if I reached out the day before, would have stopped him.
Right.
Maybe for that day. The next day, it might not have.
Yeah.
You know? If they're going to make that choice, they probably already, you saying something probably ain't going to.
It's done, bro.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, I was.
That's what I'm saying. You can't, like, you got to accept it. Because living in that, like, what if?
It'll drive you crazy, bro. Drive you insane.
Yeah. Right. And I know the holidays are tough for everybody.
Everybody.
You know? And we hope everybody did have a wonderful holiday. Yeah. I had a wonderful birthday. Me and my mom went.
Yeah, let's go on that, man. How was the birthday?
It was chill. Super chill. I did low key as fuck. I didn't do shit. I had breakfast with my mom, hung out with a friend.
Where'd you eat breakfast?
IHOP.
Well, that was the 28th, right?
Yeah.
I think I too went to IHOP on the 28th, man.
It was chill.
No, I lied. I was on the road. I went to IHOP like the 23rd.
Yeah, you were up in Maine. How was Maine?
It was different.
Yeah.
Generally this time of year.
We're moving on. Thank you for listening.
Hey, but
Jarrod went to Maine for the holidays.
Before we do, last time, 988 dial it. You know, we love you. Justin loves you.
Please reach out.
I love you. Please reach out. So yes, I went to Maine to visit my wife's family. It was different. You know, we spent Christmas up there. We left that Wednesday, drove through the night, and got there like 6:30 in the morning. Slept for a bit. There was some snow on the ground, so the kids, of course, went outside, did some sledding.
Oh yeah.
Cold as hell.
Yeah.
But it got really weird, dude. So when that like ice storm and snowstorm, the once in a generation storm hit the East Coast and like the South, it was hot in Maine.
But Buffalo was fucking freezing.
Bro, Buffalo was under fucking mad ice and snow and shit.
My grandma got like 4 feet of snow.
Bro, they had like 27 foot high waves. Like it was insane. Maine was like 50 degrees, rainy and just windy. And it was colder in Virginia. It was colder in Florida than it was in Maine. It was like 18 degrees in Jacksonville.
I guess you go up and then out.
Yeah, but generally, the last time I went there for New Year's, bro, it snowed like 5 days straight and was cold as hell the entire time. So I was like, all right, this is going to be miserable. We're going to get up there. It's going to ice. So it probably was none of that. It got cold the day we left. It was like 11. And I was all right, it was time to go home, you know? Now it's fucking 70 degrees here. So it's like, man, come on.
Dude, I do not have no cap. I opened my door today. I didn't even go outside. I've been on this weird fucked up sleep schedule. Like, the first time I stepped out of the house was like 4:15 today. And that was just to open my fucking door and hang a pair of pants on my laundry line on my balcony.
Man, it's like, shit, sun.
Damn, what is going on?
Bright as fuck out here.
And I keep hearing this motorcycle in my neighborhood. I'm like, this motherfucker.
I can't wait.
I can't wait to get my bike. I'm gonna fucking just do a burnout. Cause I hear him. He's like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, wait, just wait. I'm a dog your ass.
Just wait. I'm gonna pull up in front of your door.
I'm gonna dog your ass. He's gonna you want to race? I'm gonna dog your ass.
So
what the kids say? Dog walk.
Dog walk. Is that what it is? Walk the dog. Dog walk.
Dog.
Bald head. It's all kind of shit my son be talking about, man.
Did you see that video I put on Instagram? That kid.
Which one?
It was like, I'll show you later. It's like this old, when you're in your 30s trying to sound like.
Yes.
Oh my God. That's
100%
me.
Yeah. When the man walked to his kitchen and shit, and he was trying to dress cool and sound cool. Yeah. I was like,
the gritty.
I was like, man, is this me? Am I trying to hold on to this?
Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody in my apprentice program is like 20 years old. So like, I feel hip.
Bro, it's like,
I just said I feel hip, so definitely not fucking with it.
Old fuck.
Yeah. And if any of y'all, I know Shamad's probably listening. Which, fuck you.
Man,
what did he say to me? He's like, "Happy birthday, you fucking." What did he say? He said some off the wall shit.
Call you geriatric.
Yeah, some shit.
But yeah, man, I feel like Christmas hit. That was a blast. You know, it was a little different. I think like not being at my house on Christmas and seeing the kids. So, but it was still like full of love. It was joyous. I ate way too much food. You know, there's a lot of food being passed around. And then we came on back home, man, and New Year's. I sat on the sofa, watched A+ college football. I still don't know how Ohio State lost that game to Georgia. That was crazy. And then watched the ball drop. Tried to go to sleep, couldn't sleep. Got up, played the PS5 till 6 in the morning, and then got yelled at by the wife. And I was like, shit, I guess I got to get into bed. So that was that, man. How was your New Year's Eve, bro? No? I guess technically I didn't either. I ain't done shit on New Year's Eve in years.
A bunch of my few friends went out, and I was like, it's amateur hour.
Yeah, not the vibe.
Yeah, I don't really give a fuck.
Nah. I think the best...
I will say...
my bad.
No, it's like New Year's resolutions, right?
You make resolutions?
How do you feel about
resolutions?
New Year resolutions. I think it's such bullshit. It's like this is what you're aspiring to do, right? Mm-hmm. Have that shit all year long.
Yeah, I think it sounds good.
Yeah,
you know, for those
starting a new year, new chapter.
Word, yeah. Man, I'm in the middle on it because I could see where hey, you do want to make some changes, so you setting yourself up, like you're setting the intention to do new things this year, and then a person like me. Like every day, I'm just trying to take action. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I think the only thing because I don't even start my New Year's really until my sobriety date. Like that's my year. You know what I'm saying?
Birthday, yeah.
Yeah, my sober birthday is when I clock in and say, man, what did I accomplish from August the 16th of last year to August the 16th of this year? And that's how I gauge.
I get that. I mean, it's just I think gauge nothing. You should take yourself fucking every day.
Every day.
Hold yourself accountable.
Every day.
Which I don't fucking do. I'm a fat piece of shit who doesn't care.
I know, man. I'm so up and down. But I woke up this morning and I worked out. I ate on plan today. So I did kind of start a New Year's resolution, I guess. Because I don't... My idea is I don't have a holiday to fuck me up this time. There's no Thanksgiving. There's no Christmas. There's no New Year's Eve to get in the way of my fitness goals. At least these first 2 months of the year. So I should be able to stick to 8 weeks of meal prepping and eating and working out 5 to 6 days a week. Hold me the fuck accountable, bro.
I'm not doing shit.
Why, man? Dog, I still need accountability, buddy.
I'd be like, so you want me to be like...
Hold the fuck up, yo. You started the pod with saying, hey, yo, check on your people.
Yeah, no, now you want me to be accountable, like... This is how you get roped in to do fucking shit you don't want to do. Like working out.
I don't need you to work out.
I'll be like, I'm doing it. Why don't you do it? Why don't you go to the gym with me?
Come on, man.
It's like when I'm good and fucking ready, I'll go. I'll get my fat ass back on a spin bike. Fucking Boho has already reached out and be like, drop in with fucking classes on us free of charge.
Dude, shout them out. They might sponsor the pod.
Boho, every fucking woman that has ever worked there has been the most positive, inspiring woman. Like all of those women. Mm-hmm. Anne Marie, Rachel, Terrell, shit. Tosh, shit, there's a shit ton. I'm sorry.
Etc.
Yeah, no, every single
and everybody else.
Honestly, the best part about Boho, which is a spin class studio. Every morning you walk out of there and you feel better about yourself.
Pump the fuck up.
Yeah, because those women are nothing but inspiring, positive, and want the best for you. And being around that constantly is probably the best mood changer you'll ever have.
Bro, that and just the endorphins alone that get released.
Bro, when I was really getting after it, I could burn up to 1,200 calories. This is like my prime fitness. 50 minutes.
Bro, yeah. When I ride the Peloton.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. For 50 minutes, I could burn. But this is like when I was really getting after
in that bag.
Because I was like, my heart rate was pumping at like 205 per minute. Like my max heart rate was like 210. And like,
damn, bro, you was up there. My shit normally stay at like 185, 190.
Dude, I was like, it's like when I first started, it'd be like 210. I'd be like, I'm about to flatline, pass the fuck out. Drop. Yeah. I'm like, I gotta chill the fuck out.
You just slow down on this goddamn bike, bro.
But on some real shit, like, those women were so fucking rad. Like, I'm not joking. If you ever need to get a workout, it's a really good workout for the time. It's the best bang for your buck cardio you can do.
Yeah, dude. I did kind of.
I mean, it's expensive as hell. When I say bang for your buck,
you get it all in one, man.
Yeah.
Core work, leg work, cardio.
Yeah, yeah. You know I'm just saying, like, for the amount of time you put in, it burns the most calories for sure.
Yeah,
anything I've done.
Unless you hit the Stairmaster, then
I don't know, man.
That shit'll kill you.
Yeah, you have fucking quads.
Clearly, I do neither of those, so it's all good.
But dude, I do like the spin class. It hurts your taint.
You got to get used to that.
No, bro, you don't, because I bought fucking
pads and shit.
The padded underwear.
Oh yeah,
compression shorts. Bro, not game changer.
I'm gonna have to get some of those, man. I've been staring at my Peloton for like 6 months, just looking at it.
But honestly, shout out to Boho Studios, Cycle Studio. Go check those ladies out. They're
where
fucking
they located,
killing it,
man.
Off of Meadow,
Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, yeah,
Meadow Street.
Yeah,
got it. We'll definitely have to
not
stop
Meadow.
in there.
I take that back.
We lied.
Sheppard Street.
Sheppard Street.
Yeah.
Boho, Sheppard Street.
The Devil's Triangle over there.
Got you.
It was in the blue building. They're across from the blue building now.
Round of applause for that establishment.
Oh, yeah, like Mona. Also, one of the fucking craziest... we're going to go into workouts. One of the craziest workouts I've ever done was one of the Boho instructors opened a bar studio called City Bar. Bro.
What is that?
Bar.
Like a...
Barre. Yeah. And it's all those micro, like, muscles. Like, so, like, you have your quads, you have your... It's like the smaller muscles that connect to everything. You work those. It was the hardest shit. I'm in shape doing this.
Just shit sore that
Bro,
you didn't know was there.
Muscles that you didn't know you fucking had.
And
I'm like getting wrecked, and these ladies are just laughing, and they're like crushing it. Like, one of the things is like you hold on to, based around ballet. So they have this bar going across the whole studio. So you hold the bar, and you just like kick your leg up.
Yeah.
Sideways, right? You're standing 1 foot up, and you're kicking your leg out, right? Bro, you're on fire. You're like, what the fuck is going on?
Well,
dude, it's wild.
Sounds like a good
City
time,
Bar.
man.
That's a great place. Yeah, all those ladies are super swell and rad. And Rachel is a fantastic yoga instructor.
Okay.
So when I first started getting in shape, I went the yoga route. I did yoga for 6 weeks every morning. I met my friend Ashley Bradshaw when she still lived in town. She didn't charge me barely anything. She was one of the biggest helps in my fitness journey. I'd go over to her house every morning for her she'd just be doing her personal routine. And she let me sit in on it.
Really?
Yeah. She was a Bernie's customer for years, and then I was like, please teach me. Right? So it built my entire core before I ever stepped in a weight room or got on a bike.
Bro, that's sick.
Dude, it made my lifting schedule a whole lot easier.
Right.
Because I wasn't worried about like throwing my back out or making a improper movement.
That's what I need, bro. I got to do something like that because of my issues that have stopped, man. Most of the time I was on waves of like, man, I'm going to get this shit straight, and then injury set me back. And it's like, damn.
Yeah,
Why does
Rachel
this keep happening?
at Humble Haven Yoga.
It sounds like you are about to work your way back in there.
I'd love to. I'm trying. I almost had a 6-pack at one point.
Hey, man,
Before it
2023, let's get it. 6-pack boys up.
Yeah, I'd like to.
Let's go.
I've been
Sober.
sitting there, everybody see me every morning. Let's go, champ.
Yes.
Let's go, champ.
You know the vibes. We're going to be in here. Sober, fit,
Yeah.
shirt off on
I'm
the
gonna be out
pod.
there slinging dick. Sober as fuck. I'm just kidding.
I will not be doing that, sir. Do as you please, though, my
Oh yeah.
man.
Speaking of like, whoa, pause.
Pause.
Our third co-pilot, she's fucking up a dude's ass.
Oh, shit. Are we going there right
We
now?
are, because she's not
No,
here because
man.
she's all in love, and like every breaking second that she's with her new boyfriend.
Yeah, bro.
What about us, Gina?
I know. What about us?
Yeah,
There's a song somewhere there. And I just
we're
don't
not.
remember the words.
We're not the third wheel.
I know, bro.
They are.
We got to treat it like an option.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.
No.
It's all love, though.
No, that if you were wondering
Do
where
your
Gina
thing.
was at, she's got a lot of family stuff. She's also started seeing somebody, so like her schedule's kind of crazy.
Right.
We don't blame her. Good for her. She found love, I think.
And I'm sure with Christmas and New Year's
Yeah, being in the
Eve
restaurant
and New
industry is nuts.
Year's, yeah, I'm sure shit been whooping her ass. So salute
But I'm
to
still
Gina.
calling her fucking ass out.
Yeah, salute to Gina and the new man.
Mm-hmm.
Do your thing.
Still calling you.
But resolutions. Do you have any
No,
resolutions?
we just talked about that.
Well, I'm
That's
just
some
saying, you
sucker
said
shit.
it's bullshit.
That's
Yeah.
some sucker shit.
Is there anything that?
No, so there's things I want to work out through
Yeah,
the
there we go.
entire year.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I've been trying to work on all last year and never
Well,
did it.
All right, give me this then, bro.
There's no resolutions.
No,
Go
fuck
for
the
goals.
resolution.
No,
Fuck the goals.
for
I'm gonna
this-
ask a different question.
No,
Hold
no,
on.
no.
All right, do your goals, and I'm gonna ask you a question.
Where I want to be at the end of the year.
No,
this
fuck
year
all
for
that.
this.
No, fuck all that.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you're talking about that. Go ahead, do your thing. Now ask the
I'd
question.
like to have a sit down studio.
Yeah. Thanks,
For personals on Jarrod on that one.
man.
I'd like to start my own clothing line. Not clothing line. I don't know. We'll see. I've got things and ideas I want to put out there. I'm gonna actually put my ideas in motion. No longer fucking talk about them. Be
Yes.
about it.
That, you know what? Round of applause to you, sir.
They're not New Year's resolutions because I kind of started it last year. Just gonna believe in myself more, and let's just leave it at that.
And take chances.
Yeah.
All right. So what I was gonna ask is there any experiences that you're looking forward to trying this year, or
I don't know. I need to. There's things in my career that I want to do more of.
okay?
There is people I want to see more often. Like traveling. I'd love to travel, but that hasn't even crossed my mind on like an option.
At least not yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like
It's still early. It's
yeah.
only the second.
yeah. I mean, I'm not working right now, so fucking nothing's really holding me back except for my lease, which I could break. Nah, but yeah.
Not yet. So I was asking because I think for me in this space, when I do like the year 2023, experience wise, man, I really want to chase personal growth like badly, you know? So I started, getting back to the recovery-esque topic. Recovery topic. We straight?
Why do I do this to myself?
Well, what happened?
I swear I hit a record, but I can't remember if I did now.
All right, go check. I can't see.
So, I mean, if it's on audio, we got it on audio at least. Fuck it.
Yeah. All right, check it.
This
I'll forget-
is
what the fuck
how
was
my
it?
fucking brain works, and it's fucked up.
But that's like everybody's brain though. When you're like, "Fuck, did I cut
There's
the
so much
stove
going on.
off?"
There's so
Like,
much going on.
Yeah,
man.
bro, I've done that before though. I have recorded an entire IG live and just got to talking and had all of this shit set up and cut it off and was like, "Fuck, I didn't hit record." So it happens.
I definitely did that.
It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not synonymous to you, but on the recovery topic, man, I started doing this 12-step for men book So it's just kind of like breaking down the barriers and like really focused on like how, I don't want to use like I statements. I think as a man, from emotions, forgiving.
Well, that's what the 12-step programs basically, as in sobriety based. That like most of those that are from people who haven't really don't know how to act in normal society.
Right.
So it's like it's a stepping stone and a pathway to learn how to do that and be kind of normal society.
Did you complete the steps?
Yeah.
See, I never did.
It's definitely worth doing.
Word. And
it definitely takes you. So you go through your inventory, bro.
Yeah, dude, I'm about to kill all that shit, but it's crazy how this even came into play, man. When I was dealing with my feelings, I had a client I was talking to, older gentleman, man, lived up in not New York, like New Hampshire or some shit. And we were talking, and he had like 10 years sober. He relapsed for like 6 months and was back, and he was just talking about the program. He's like, man, I'm just happy to be back, da-da-da-da. And he could tell something was like bothering me, like in conversation, like in real time. And he was like, man, how are you? Kind of like what you were talking about being in the restaurant. And I did that, man, I'm doing really well. He's like, man, how are you? Like, he like picked up on my energy through the Zoom call. And, so I was like, man, you know what? I think this is the beauty of recovery. As recovering addicts and alcoholics, we can, share that bond where we can discuss things with one another and da-da-da. And he was just like, man, you ever work the steps? And I was like, actually, nah. Like, every time I started to, something came up and, I forgot. He's like, man, just do it. So I was like, not the first person to say that, so let me do this shit.
It's ugly.
I mean, I bet, bro. I got to step 4 last year and went to like writing down the names and whatnot. And I was like, you know what, man, I'm not doing this shit. So I promised myself.
Well, you're willing to learn. You should at least try to make amends and clear your side of the street.
Word.
Or take inventory on all your fucking shitty actions. Take inventory on all the people you've hurt.
Yeah.
Take inventory on everything you've done.
I think that's the most important piece, is that I think I've done it, just not
you haven't written
in
it
that
down.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, bro.
No, because you definitely, if you don't, once you start writing them down, your memories start kicking in, right? So
it did.
So so
I got a notebook of shit that I started to write, and this is where I knew, kind of like the Thanksgiving thing, man. When I just started openly crying, like the shit was bothering me, it was shit that I had forgotten about, and I started writing, and I was crying, and the person that was helping me, they were like, "That's a lot to walk around with daily." You know what I'm saying? Like,
even though you might have forgotten it, it's still there.
It's there, bro, and like. So talking to this gentleman sparked it, and I was like, man, you know what? Let me figure this out, because I really want to complete that. So that's part of my self-growth mission for this year, and I'll be able to revisit it August 16th and say, all right, that's another checklist on my recovery journey. Also, with podcasting, man.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, do your thing.
Go back to podcast. I want to start having people on.
Yeah. We got a seat.
Yeah, I want to start doing. No, but I'm saying, like, start having guests on. I see their experience through sobriety, and also want to do my own, like,
start branching out
on doing like who I've met in the motorcycle and seen through my sobriety. I mean, it's all based because if it wasn't sober, I wouldn't have
met them,
bought a motorcycle, right?
Yeah.
And so whether they know why I'm interviewing them or not, I don't have to bring the sober part up. But it's like fucking rad motherfuckers that I met in my sobriety.
Right. And that's the key. Because
everybody's probably, we're not the only ones with cool stories.
No, bro. Man, our stories are fucking lame.
I don't know. Mine's pretty badass.
Bro, dog.
Ours are pretty wild. Pretty wild.
I want to hear about the fucking guy that got sober, that was a billionaire with a private jet full of blow, and he gave all that shit up.
We don't know those people.
Like, we're gonna find them.
No, we're just gonna eat meat. No, like, we're gonna have Jono on here. Jono's gonna be on here. He's got a great story. I have my buddy Calvin, my buddy Corey. All these people have wonderful stories.
Man, let's get this shit lit then. What we waiting on? It's 2023.
We're gonna
Redeem Yourself podcast is going the fuck up.
Let's
you hear
go.
me?
Cool stories.
So that
cool photos, more videos.
So
it's gonna get real,
bro. That's definitely my sense of growth, man, because I want this to be. I believe I broke it down to you and Gina actually to be the platform for growth. Period. Just to see, I get gratification these days, and that's also my recovery base when I see my friends win.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit makes me happy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I won something. So when I hear good news and shit starts to take up, bro, I love it.
Bro, I tell you what though,
I love it.
These Instagram bots have gotten out of control.
Wow, what do you see?
No, it's just like every story. Every story is liked by like 15,
strippers and shit.
Fucking cam girl. Bought this, bought that, and it's like, God damn, it's just getting out of control.
Elon,
fix that
save
shit.
IG. Go buy that shit next. You got Twitter humming, man. Save IG.
He's fucking burning Twitter to the ground.
Is he?
Apparently.
I wouldn't know.
Apparently.
Yeah, I mean, I'll never read up on that shit. I guess I should be more aware of what the. What else, man? 2023. I call this the GOAT year. Jordan 2-3. I guess that's once in a generation time frame to really get some shit cracking. I'm looking forward to accepting new clients, man. I really have taken a liking to peer recovery support. And again, that gives me that gratification when I talk to these people on a good or bad day. But when we end that call, to see the hope in their face and in their words. And I meet some really cool people, man. Like I had coffee in one of the Capital One spots down in Carytown right before New Year's with a client, man. Awesome dude, successful, and just trying to find his way,
Hell
and
yeah.
Just an awesome, man. Like recovery is just a beautiful thing, dude. So I'm in this for self-growth. And I also want to see the growth of people that I love and genuinely care about. Like I want this year to bring so much love, so much abundance, so much joy to so many people.
We're going to start a fucking Patreon. We're going to start giving away shirts. We're going to give away all. We're building this fucking community, and you can be a part of it or you cannot. We're going in either way.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So hopefully you hang out with us, you kick it with us, you vibe it,
Yeah, everybody just keep rocking.
Hell yeah.
It's going to be a journey, That's what recovery is, though. You don't wake up and say, shit, I'm sober, and then the next day stop. What's the point?
Fair enough.
Journey, man. Life is a journey. So that's what I meant. Like, experience-wise, I want to travel. That thought has, because I didn't travel at all last year. So I got trip booked to Jamaica.
Yeah.
Sometime in the summer.
No kids?
No kids. Oh, I ain't gonna even say on air, bro, but you know what time it is when we touch down, baby.
I don't know. You ain't partying.
No, I ain't doing no party. I mean, I guess
going
you call
to the
it
beach.
Party. It'll be somewhere. The vibes.
Dude, that's like
What? Go ahead, man.
Oh man, like that's the great part about being sober. Like you get to enjoy the beach. You get to enjoy like all the food. You get to enjoy the booty. Like all that shit.
There you go.
It's fun.
Yeah, you get to be present.
Yeah.
And that's part of it. I mean, that's actually all of it.
Yeah.
I get to be so present and immerse myself in places where once upon a time I would not have remembered, or the first thing I would have been like, man, where's the bar? How drunk can we get on this random island instead of
seeing the island at all?
Yeah. Man, you know what? Let's really just go immerse ourselves in the culture. Let's go see something new. Let's create some new memories that we'll both remember for life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a major key. I want to be on TV more this year, man. I'm trying to
fuck TV, man. This is the fucking.
I love
wave.
it, bro.
This is the wave,
dude. It is.
This has more weight than this doesn't pay quite yet, but this is the wave,
bro.
Like,
it will.
Yeah. What I'm saying is like,
I know
you like acting, I guess.
I do. I love it.
Well, you do you. That's a different. That's different than being on TV.
Yeah. Well, I mean, acting and you gotta be in. Well,
You want to act
technically,
more.
yeah.
Or do you want to be?
I
There's
would like.
difference, right?
I mean, I guess there's a difference. You're right.
Because like,
nothing is stopping me from cutting on a camera and acting.
I mean, who the fuck's gonna watch that? But you want to be in,
Bro, motherfuckers do it on TikTok all day.
fair enough. And look how many followers. They got.
Exactly.
But what I'm saying is like, you want to be on the big screen.
Yeah, I think, but I've always had that vision, you know, like even when it was music, you know, I just kind of self-indulged.
I don't want none of that. I want to be able to. I want to be, if anything, people get something out of what we got going on. I mean, TED Talk might be cool. I don't know if I have the
That would be sweet.
Something like that, but like,
put the beacon of hope in like a broader space, bro. And that's what I'm saying. What?
Up with hope, down with dope. That's Chappelle.
That's a bar, yo.
That's Chappelle.
I never heard it. That's funny.
That's from,
Damn it, I was gonna say something.
Damn it. What is that from? I think that's from Half Baked.
I see. I gotta go back and read.
No, it's from fucking Undercover Brother, I think.
Undercover Brother. I don't think I watched that movie.
What?
No, I don't think I did.
Are you kidding me?
The reaction was classic, yo.
Oh my god, that is the
Up with hope, down with dope.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the title of this, in case you're wondering. But before you do that, bro, you know what I also noticed that was really cool New Year's Eve? And maybe again, this is something that I'm just aware of because I'm in this space of recovery. But dog, primetime TV, one of the biggest party nights on the planet, right? New Year's Eve. There was a commercial called Fund Recovery that was about raising funds for people who can't afford to go get care. Play it.
Drugs make me sick and bad for your body. Up with hope, down with dope.
He's talking to Mary Jane.
Oh, yeah, I do remember that. So that was half baked. Yeah. But yeah, bro, the joint was called Fun Recovery, man. And it was about raising money for, you know, recovering alcoholics and addicts who do not have the funds to enter treatment facilities. And that was really freaking cool to see. That was probably the one commercial that I caught in between flipping to whatever I was, ABC and the football game. You know what I'm saying? So that was like, you could see the change starting to happen, you know, little by little. Which was cool.
I mean, fucking heroin's an epidemic, and they're finally realizing that.
Dog.
Like, it's no joke. I mean, like, for real.
I know, but how you said it is like, damn, yo, he on some shit. That's real. Real spill, bro.
How many motherfuckers die a day from fentanyl overdose?
Man, and that shit's still
The fentanyl, not heroin, I'm sorry, fentanyl epidemic.
Bro, I got a homie in Arizona, and like, he's a retired cop turned like recovery addict. He fell into addiction himself. Bro, that's all he posts is how much fentanyl gets seized at the border out there in Arizona. Salute to Brock. Good guy.
Yeah, well, I follow him too.
Do you, Brock?
Yeah, it's kind of wild.
Good guy, man. And yeah, that's insane. Bro, but they like...
And then like fucking from Snapchat.
I don't see, man, I don't ever use Snap no more, man. I think I'm too old.
But Snapchat, they recovered from Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think enough fentanyl pills, pressed pills, to kill everyone in the United States
Jesus,
3 times.
Man. It's like,
and that's like, people are just making the shit,
bro. But like, that's just I don't even know what to say. I don't have the words.
No, but what I'm saying is like everybody's getting cut with everything. And
right?
It's like that's
you don't know no more, bro.
Don't do drugs.
Yeah, the fucking game has changed so much, so much.
You can't even like get a bag of blow, get high on that because you don't know if you're gonna fucking die.
And to be clear, I think my biggest like fear when indulging in drugs,
unless you're watching the motherfucker cut it,
right? It wasn't even death, dog. I don't think that like crossed my mind. You know that I could possibly get a bag.
I don't know, man.
Did you think about that?
My heart's gonna pop,
bro. I had that.
That's
happen.
what not like my heart's gonna pop from like this could be
too
laced.
much.
Yeah, like too much.
Yeah,
like I've done 7 grams tonight.
God
The
damn.
lights are off and I can see perfect. You know what I'm saying?
Pupils wide.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, I got night vision, motherfucker. I've been up for 6 days. That's how I thought I was gonna die. Not like I could get a bag and fucking just die,
man.
roll over and die.
Bro.
But yeah,
Oh, yo, that was great. Yes, no. That never crossed my mind. Yeah, the heart popping thing. I had one scare, but I had done almost the ball by myself.
you're crazy. Go ahead.
I mean, that was it, and I was like, right as I was chopping, I was like, oh no,
Bro, I was like, I did like 120 milligrams of Adderall and a couple lines, and
Oh,
I was like,
shit.
I was like on a fucking fifth of fucking Irk and Jerk, E and J,
Mhm.
and like I'm fucking zooted, and I'm like, I gotta lay down. I'm laying in my buddy's room. It's pitch black. There's no windows, and I'm like, I can't sit down. He's like, dude, you've been in there. I was like, I need to just fucking lay down. He's like, bro, you weren't even there like 2 seconds. And it felt like an eternity. And I could fucking literally, lights off. I could see the tiles.
You're just counting shit.
Because,
Mine
like,
going 2 million miles an hour.
My eyes were so dilated. I could see it at night. Like,
Damn,
it was
man.
crazy.
Yeah, buddy. Don't do drugs.
Rolling like a...
Yeah, buddy. Rolling like a big shot. Yes, you
Not
were.
a big
God
shot.
damn it.
Oh,
Fuck, but yeah, bro. So it's like those moments now, man. It's not even safe, bro. We
I
can
just
sit
went
up
to a
here
funeral.
because of that. Like overdose.
We just talked about that.
Did we?
Yeah. He left his fucking 3-year-old and his wife. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, went to get a bag of drugs. Thought it was something. It was supposed to be something else, and it had a little bit of something in it. Dead. It's crazy.
Bro, it's like again. I don't even have the words, man. It's like what they teach and what AA and NA is like complete abstinence. You know, and it seems like in this day and age, the way whatever they're supplying in the street has been a long ass time since I've been around, seen anything. That's the way. Like, there's no experimentation when it comes to this, because back in my day, like the old folks say, back in my day,
Like, honestly, unless you see this shit come and be,
bro,
you're watching for yourself. Come,
you gotta
from,
see that shit come off the boat.
What I'm saying is, you see it come off that block.
Mhm.
You see it. You know what I'm talking about. When you see it
Yeah,
come off that chunk, you
right.
see that chunk of the fucking yellow scale.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it's not yellow, but
It's
it's like,
off-white.
Yeah, off-white.
Yeah, the pure.
But also, it's like,
Just don't do it.
just don't do it.
Yeah, just don't fucking do it. It's not worth it. Listen, we love you. People love you. We want you here.
Yeah, it's a tricky time.
If you think about it, ask me. I can explain to you exactly what that shit does and then break down how not worth it whatever
It's
you were
also
thinking
like-
was.
You know people. You know somebody who's died from it.
Right. Men, plenty of people, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but what I'm saying, if you're thinking about doing, you probably
Yeah.
would. And in the time being, you might not think, but it's like you definitely know someone who's died from this. Like,
Most certainly.
it's not fucking worth.
It's not. It's not.
Let's get up off of here.
Yeah, you ready, man?
Fuck yeah.
Take
It's 11
us
o'clock.
to, is it? Damn, it is 11 o'clock. Happy New Year's, everybody.
Yeah.
Man, take us out with one thing.
Positive for the start
Yeah,
of the
man, give
year.
us some positivity for the end of the year, man. Come
All
on.
right. All right.
I mean, beginning
An
of the year.
outro. At least you should have said, like, we got to start thinking about outro lines, right?
Yeah.
Look, tomorrow's not promised.
Mm.
Just stick it out. Sleep on it. It will get better. But it gets darker
Before
what does he say? What was the saying? It always gets darker.
the clear or something.
It's darker it's always darkest just before
The
dawn.
dawn. Right.
It's always darkest just before dawn. So it's going to only get worse before it gets better.
That's it.
But it's worth it.
Trust me when I say,
Reach out.
reach out. We love you.
Let's start that over. That was I fucked that saying all
100%.
up. We just like we stumbled through that.
I mean, bro, you were talking through it live.
Yeah.
It's difficult to do that, man. But if you want, go ahead.
We gotta start making like outro lines.
Yeah, just have it written down.
Yeah, written bar.
We're gonna be professionals at this.
Professionals. The fucking lighting on this shit's gonna look good.
We're gonna make this shit.
We're gonna fucking. We need a fucking camera switcher. So if you want to get on the Patreon, this shit is not cheap. So we can help us out. We can make this look like a live fucking sweet production.
And I'm gonna go and say the same thing. Your breakthrough always comes after the struggle. Always, always, always see it through. Reach out for help.
Yeah,
we love you.
If before you take action, get a perspective.
Yeah, ask questions. Reach out to people who had those same thoughts.
Alone. Yeah, but you're not alone.
Whatever you're dealing with.
You might feel alone.
But you're not. Somebody understands.
Yeah, we'll call me, call Jarrod. We'll listen.
Yeah, hit us up.
Yeah.
You know the vibes.
Yeah.
Gina's not here to do it, so we'll do it for her.
Bye.